Bambard kicks it away. Darion Kendrick back deep with Adam Choice. And it's Kendrick. Stays on his feet. Has running room along the near sideline. And a nifty return by Kendrick. Quickly. Great size for Lawrence. 6'6". 215 pounds. He can run. They haven't had many design quarterback runs, but when they do it, he can do it. Third down and 3. Lawrence, plenty of time. Open receiver. First down. Out of bounds. 28-yard line. T. Higgins again. In his true freshman season. Very accurate. Well protected again by a veteran offensive line. Renfro maneuvers inside the 10. Isaiah Moore made the tackle. Score 3 touchdown runs in each of the last 2 games, and he has one less than 4 minutes in today. In recent weeks for NC State, but still as a team under 4 per carry. Tanner Muse on a safety blitz, and Finley took cover back at the 16-yard line. That's 6th best in the country, but NC State the best third down team by far, but they haven't put up that 61% by putting themselves into third down and 19. A.J. Cole, 4-year starting punter, kicking into a pretty good breeze that buffets the ball before it landed in the hands of Amari Rogers, and better coverage this time by the NC State special teams. Has not been tested. The talent level is amazing. They've been hammering everybody. Beautiful throw, and speaking of talent,
North Carolina State showed blitz, then came out of it.
And Etienne couldn't catch the screen.
Now that was a nice job by the North Carolina State defense.
Player here at Clemson. Played 13 years in the major leagues, including time with the Milwaukee Brewers. Games the best since 2013. That Louisville team, they're not going to convert this time. Ricky Person, the freshman, dropped for a loss. Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah, and this is a play Ryan Finley needs to get out of, because Simmons is going to come untouched. There's not enough blockers on that side of the formation to run that play into that look. Third down and short, but you don't have a hat for a hat, and Simmons makes the nice play on third down.
Light rain this morning. Good kick into the breeze. Amari Rogers belted right on the catch. Clemson since 1981, also against Wake Forest when they had 536, their national championship winning team. T. Higgins, first down, 41-yard line, dragged down by Nick McLeod.
To pay attention to on third down.
They bring a blitz. They didn't get that close to Lawrence, and he has Renfro for the first down. Referencing NC State knew they were likely to go to Renfro, still couldn't stop it. Lawrence, another deep strike, and a catch, and a touchdown for T. Higgins.
It's play action with max protection. You keep the tight end in the back. It's a 2-man route. And Higgins gets separation from Nick McLeod, the corner. And Trevor Lawrence leads him perfectly away from the defender for the touchdown. 2nd
and 10, under 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. And they're doing nothing on the ground. Ricky Person, dumped by Cleveland Ferrell. The loss, he said this is the loudest place he's ever played. And on 3rd and 21, Gillespie all the way out within a yard of the first down. Finally taken down by Trey Lamar. Given that he is going into that 12-mile-an-hour wind, this is another good one. Amari Rogers, the catch of the 19. And a return to the 25-yard line. Here's
untouched.
They sling it out. Travion Thompson, running room on the catch. Stood up and taken across the boundary by Chris Ingram at the 40. He's doing historic things. Look out. With a 3-man rush, they get to Trevor Lawrence and drop him for a sack. The main pressure came from James Smith Williams, defensive end from Raleigh, North Carolina. Raleigh, former walk-on, does a little bit of everything for this Wolfpack team, including making a fair catch. Person with that hip labrum problem running well. He has a first down. Knocked out by Trayvon Mullen. Still down by just 14, with just about everything having gone wrong. Blitz from Simmons. Finley got it off. Nobody home. Looking for Jacoby Myers. With Kayvon Wallace in coverage, and A.J. Cole punting for the 4th time already. Flag down. Line drive kick, driving Amari Rodgers back inside the 10. Amari Rodgers, the son of T. Martin, the former Tennessee quarterback, now an assistant coach at Southern California.
He's done for Northeastern Ohio. I certainly am happy that he was there.
They faked Adam Choice. Lawrence better throw this time, and we'll see if they give Higgins the first down on that far sideline. Look, 63-3. Under duress and swung down for a big loss by Jermaine Pratt. They'll mark him back at the 45-yard line of Clemson.
Well, Jermaine Pratt, nice job timing this blitz and hitting the right gap. This is a play where Trevor Lawrence, once he feels this, probably needs to throw the football away. Not going to get away from a full-speed Jermaine Pratt coming right up the middle like that.
Short set by Lawrence, and a quick throw and a nice move after the catch. To the 41-yard line goes T. Higgins. There's the Lawrence family. Still 7 yards to pick up. A blitz up the middle. They gave Lawrence time, and he's on target. Kendrick again with a first down.
And they got it right. You're exactly right.
And they think, oh, it's a fake. Will Sweeney, Dabo's son, dropped the ball, stays on his feet, but did not get to the first down marker.
Well, they called the fake, and Will Sweeney just got ahead of himself.
0 for 4 on 3rd down. They've had the ball for just 10 minutes. Deep back shoulder throw on target. They convert with a big play across the 45 to Jacoby Myers. With coaching staff perhaps fighting for survival there in Chapel Hill. Ricky Person, a nice run. Dylan Ottenreith really is an important part of their running game. He couldn't lead the way that time. They tried to run behind him, but Person got stopped for a loss of 3, and we're under 3.5 minutes to go in the half. 3rd and 10. Low snap, and he has to go to his knees for it.
He wasn't ready. The center snapped it before the quarterback wanted the football. Ryan Finley was looking at the coverage. He was going to change the play.
Clemson has the ball. It looked like Finley had it, but the sideline for Clemson was jumping up and down saying it's our ball, and it did not get back to Finley.
No, Finley was reaching for it, and his running back, Gillespie, actually knocked it away from him. But the point was he was not ready for the snap, and Garrett Bradbury, their veteran center, snapped the ball too soon.
Drive for Clemson. 2 timeouts left for the Tigers. And on first down, it's T. Higgins again, out of bounds, NC State territory, the 43, first down.
For halftime.
7 catches and 111 yards in the half for Higgins. And that one's to Travion Thompson, who has a first down at the 22-yard line. Jarius Moorhead, the safety, on the stop. Perfect on the drive, Lawrence. He's thrown for 244 and a half. Here's Etienne with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And his 8th in the last 3 games. Finley throws up for grabs. Deflected and intercepted by Kayvon Wallace. For the 3rd year in a row, he has intercepted a pass against NC State. He's trying to bring this one back to the end zone. What an effort by Kayvon Wallace back to the 4-yard line.
Boy, they have continued to recruit at an elite level.
So here's Hugel with the 28-yard field goal. Still 2 seconds to go in the half. 7 receiving yards per game. Harmon has 2 catches for 13 yards. Finley deep into traffic, and it's ripped away. Jalen Williams. Third down and 2. And the Wolfpack forced a 3 and out. Travis Etienne did not get there. They have totally bottled him up. I think you could told in Clemson, coming up on 6 o'clock locally. That one went into the shadows, made it an easier catch for Thomas. At the math, Dabo Sweeney's had as many 7-0 starts as the rest of the Clemson coaches all-time combined. Clelin Ferrell, and third down and 4. They had a nice drive before the interception. Now they have a deep ball, and they still can't win one. Well, Coach Dorn was raving about Jacoby Myers. Says it's one of the best receiving corps in the country.
But you got to go up and fight for it.
A.J. Cole, the punt to the sideline, and Amari Rogers shoved out immediately. So they've gone to the career-high 260 yards for Trevor Lawrence. And the catch not made. Jermaine Pratt had the coverage on Tavian Feaster. Oh, low line drive. Got a great bounce. And out of bounds near the 25-yard line. Certainly doesn't have the same zip on the ball. It's a fake. It's a fake. And they're in trouble.
Wow. And
down goes Brady Bodine. Well played. Denzel Johnson there to snuff it out. Dean of NC State. After the fake to Travis Etienne, the pass caught down to the goal line. Mylan Richard, and denied a half-yard short by Nick McLeod.
So this
Etienne makes history. 3 rushing touchdowns for the 3rd consecutive game. The first Clemson Tiger ever to do that.
They keep doing it the same way. They put
him over to offensive tackle as a redshirt junior. Finley, good pocket presence and on target. First down. C.J. Riley upended by A.J. Terrell.
Well,
20-yard gain. Coming up on the end of the quarter, this is the deepest penetration of the day for NC State, and another tough run. This one by Reggie Gillespie. The 4th quarter, it's the first snap of the red zone today for the Wolfpack. Reggie Gillespie into the end zone with a Wolfpack touchdown.
Well, this is their play, the stretch play. I think a lot of the outside idea might have been that he was abandoning the team completely.
Onside kick and recovered by Nolan Turner here. Hollywood scoops all over the place. Trevor Lawrence, there's no doubt he's a better thrower.
Yeah.
T.J. Chase the catch.
Play.
Lawrence sets up a screen. Great patience by Etienne, and then the explosion. He stays in bounds, or did he? They're going to mark him out at the 15-yard line. And that historic game-winning drive. Ooh, into traffic. A strike thrown by Lawrence, and Justin Ross could not hang on. Walk on. Sat in the stands here as a freshman in 2014. He's about to become the 2nd all-time leading scorer in Clemson history, behind only Chandler Catanzaro. Ryan Finley on 3rd down and 3, and it's been that kind of a day.
Yep, it has.
C.J. Riley was open, but he and Finley were not on the same page. A.J. Cole's 6th punt. Fair catch. Amari Rogers, 11:48 to go.
Calm him down, figure out what we can do to still try to win the game.
DeAndre Overton refusing to go down, and he wound up out by midfield.
So emotional and so much excitement and enthusiasm because of how they won.
On target, Justin Ross, who said he'd be an every down player, and the Clemson in control. This last matchup for Power 5 unbeatens this season. There's Lynn J. Dixon, and he's inside the 10. 1st and goal, a 15-yard gain. Lynn J. Dixon, the touchdown. The 3rd of his freshman season.
That it could possibly be.
They boosted their cause with the win over Georgia, knocking Georgia from the ranks of the undefeated. Ricky Person weaved his way out to the 44-yard line.
That is great math.
Finley will battle all the way to the end. He is a competitor. We noted earlier that completion gets them within a yard of the first down. Jacoby Myers. Confidence with an eye toward the rest of the season. That didn't have a chance. Bodine blown up behind the line of scrimmage with Xavier Thomas, the brilliant freshman from Florence, South Carolina, first among many there.
Linebacker first, get penetration right here. That's going to force the run back inside. Bodine can't bust it out, and then he goes right into the waiting arms, primarily of Xavier Thomas.
There are players on the field now for Clemson who aren't even on the depth chart. This guy is Justin Ross.
Well, what was the game?
Off schedule. Look out, Rencher.
Well, I think last year they were on the same level of Clemson.
Games. He went 9 for 14 last year. That one's a hook, and it's wide left.
Mississippi State. So this is when the college football season gets really interesting, because you've got elimination games every week.
Matthew McKay, the backup to Finley, going to get a little bit of time here in the final minute of the game. That's a good-looking spiral to C.J. Riley. Anthony Williams made the tackle. And Matthew McKay, neither of them probably expected to be playing here tonight. And McKay ripped down by Xavier Thomas.
What a play by Thomas. I mean, he is on the play side. Watch him. He's right here. He's going to shed the block, and watch how quickly he disengages and chases down the quarterback. I mean, that's an explosive play by a backup defensive end who they think is going to be outstanding.
And NC State elected not to try to snap it again. Clemson 7-0. And the first loss of the year for NC State. 41-7 the final. Now let's send it to Baton Rouge. Dave.
JP Sounds.